snow showers around this evening, but we'll also be tracking several rounds of snow in this week ahead. The forecast coming up. Now it's snowing outside, as you saw that, 29 degrees. A few snow showers around through the remainder of the evening. I wouldn't get too worked up over this. Looking at a dusting, at most a coating on the ground. It's out east where we can have 1 to 2 inches. I'll have that forecast when you get more of a little lake enhancement with our wind shift. But still, a coating on the ground can have some slick spots on untreated surfaces. So please keep that in mind as you're headed out and about this evening. 27 degrees in Lorain right now. It's 29 in Cleveland, 28 Akron, Canton, 29 in Ashtabula. And here's the snow on Storm Fox right now. The deeper shades of purple that you see, that's where it's coming down at a pretty good clip. Light to moderate snow showers. Where it's in white, it took a while for some of the snow to reach the ground because we have such dry air in place, but it's finally starting to do so, and you saw that. We're seeing the light to moderate snow showers in Ashland County from Sullivan down down towards Route 30 here in Vermilion, and then also near Converse, a few flurries flying Grafton, right along the immediate lake shore here just north of North Olmsted and Lorain. I know Vermilion had a good coating on the ground from earlier today. It's snowing down on the I-271 corridor over towards 422 from Solon down towards Twinsburg up to University Heights, and then of course some scattered snow showers around with this clipper, but it's nowhere near what's going on here out on the East Coast from Maine down to Boston, even over into New York. This is a winter storm warnings all around here. They're looking at least a half a foot of snow in spots once this is all said and done with. We're locked and loaded. Here's our clipper that's moving through right now. We have a secondary clipper that's going to move in Monday night, and I think that one's going to be a little more potent than this one. I do expect a lot of us to have accumulating snow out of that. Otherwise, tonight we're just seeing a coating. So hour by hour, you saw the lake enhancement going on through the night hours. That's where we're going to get the 1 to 2 inches of coating outside of that. And then tomorrow, varying amounts of clouds. We will see some breaks of sun through the afternoon, but then as we get into Sunday night, it's going to turn over to some lake effect snow showers. So out east, you're likely going to have several inches of accumulation here before all is said and done. And then Monday, look at this batch starting to roll in at 6 o'clock. This one looks like everybody will have accumulating snow. So here's a look at your snowcast through the remainder of the evening and through tomorrow morning. Not a lot expected. Dusting to at most an inch and then maybe an inch or two out in the snow belt area. And then as we get into Sunday night into Monday morning, we're likely seeing some more snow here, 1 to 2 inches along the immediate lake shore and points east. So 29 degrees tonight right now, and in fact we're dipping down into the low 20s, so it will be a cold one. You're going to hear that heater kick on several times. Winds switching out of the northwest at 5 to 15. Here's a look at your 8-day forecast, and we're at 40% on Monday. Monday night is when I'm expecting that clipper to move in into Tuesday morning. I'm looking at we do have several spots here reporting a coating on the ground as of right now. Otherwise, some of us not receiving anything, but this clipper continues to push on in, and we'll continue to see scattered snow showers around through the remainder of the evening. Otherwise, it is very cold. This is what it feels like outside. 19 in Lorain, Worcester, Akron, Canton, and 20 degrees in Ashtabula. We should be right around 40 degrees this time of year. Today we managed to reach 34, and by the way, a lot of the days on my 8-day will be well below 34 degrees. So we've got some colder air coming at us as we head into next week. Taking a look at Storm Fox right now, where you see some deeper shades of purple. We do have some light to moderate snow showers falling, but this really extends from portions of Erie, Huron down towards Ashland County, scattered snow showers into Medina and Wayne County, and finally starting to get a few flurries flying out east. The clipper itself is just to the north of us. Will continue to curl on over. We do have winter storm warnings all around the eastern seaboard. Our next clipper is going to come Sunday night. That one's going to pull on in and bring us about 1 to 2 inches in some spots outside of the snowbelt areas, and well south we'll likely get another coating on the ground. But here's the one that's moving through right now, and we're really going to have several rounds of this over the next several days here. So looking at snow totals through the remainder of the evening and through the night tonight, nothing impressive here, little to no accumulation. Outside into the snow belt here over into eastern Cuyahoga, portions of Geauga could likely get 1 to 2 inches through the night tonight. Then we're dry tomorrow, and then tomorrow evening another round. That clipper that I showed you, that's going to push in, where we can likely get 1 to 2 inches right along the immediate lake shore and points east. Outside of that, nothing expected. So here's a look at your overnight forecast. Temperatures pretty cold, dipping down in the low 20s once again. We'll be dodging a few snow showers, won't slow you down though. Winds out of the northwest at 5 to 15. Then a few lingering snow showers through in the morning hours out east, 33 degrees, varied amounts of clouds, and then we'll likely see another round of snow developing after after sundown. Here's a look at your 8-day forecast. 36 on Monday. Another clipper moves in late Monday into Tuesday. That looks like we can get some accumulating snow with that. Behind this, temperatures get cold Wednesday, 22 degrees, and then yet another snowy system moved in Thursday into Friday before finally a little break from this pattern. Temperatures back to around 40 as we head into the upcoming weekend, maybe even some rain showers on Sunday. But that's the first of our series of clippers moved in earlier this afternoon, and it took a while for the snow to reach the ground. We had a lot of dry air in place, but once it did, it left a dusting to a coating in many locales and some slick spots where the surfaces were untreated. Now let's take a look right now. You can see just a few flurries around, and that's about it. Plenty of clouds. But as you head out right along the immediate lakeshore and out east, we are seeing a few snow showers still. First, let's go to the west side here from Bay Village to Westlake down to North Olmsted. A few light snow showers for you. We're having some pockets of bursts of moderate snow showers just now south of Euclid. Again, just south of the I-90 corridor right there. Also Wycliffe over towards Peck's Corner and Mayfield, and then up 90 here towards Paynesville and North Perry, also Menor as well. Now we will have a few lake effect snow showers through the night tonight. We do have a little trough that's pushing through right now, behind it wind switching direction, and that'll get a few lake effect snow showers going. Out on the east coast, a major winter storm going on from Portland all the way down to Boston into New York, and then you got to go up towards Wisconsin. This is our next little disturbance that'll swing on through. That'll move in tomorrow night. So here's this little trough that got the snow going, and it's going to continue to work its way to the east through the night tonight. Not a lot associated with this. If you're outside of the primary snow belt, you're just looking at a cold and a cloudy night tonight. So here you go on future view along the I-90 corridor between midnight and then after that getting more of that lake effect snow bands out east. Outside of that, nothing going on. Tomorrow morning we'll actually start off the day with some sunshine in some spots, but those in Lake and Geauga and Ashtabula County will likely have some lingering snow showers around. Varying amounts of clouds tomorrow afternoon. Notice the winds coming in out of the southwest. They're going to be a little bit breezy too, and that's going to allow wind chills to be in the 20s, even though we're going to be in the low 30s. So it's going to be a cold Sunday afternoon. Then Sunday at 7 o'clock, more lake effect snow develops out east, and that'll continue through midnight, and then eventually that'll wrap up. And then as we head into Monday, looks like we're going to start off the day great, but as we head towards the late afternoon into the evening hours, another clipper heads our way. This one looks like we're going to get several inches for a lot of us. So I'm going to talk more about that coming up in the next half hour. But in the meantime, when you wake up tomorrow morning, most of us little to no accumulation. Snowbelt areas is the only area that I'm seeing additional snowfall tonight on top of what you already have. We're looking at an additional 1 to 2 inches. That's some more lake effect snow out east tomorrow night, and another additional 1 to 2 inches outside of the primary snowbelt tomorrow. Nothing, but look at this. Like I said, Monday night, late afternoon into the evening hours. The afternoon commute is definitely going to look like a snowy one on Monday. We're looking at 1 to 3 inches. Here's a look right now at your 8-day forecast. It gets cold. Tuesday, 29 degrees with lake effect snow. 22 on Wednesday. More snow develops into Thursday with our next clipper. We're back into the low 30s. Behind that clipper, more lake effect snow. And then we're actually warming up a bit as we head into next weekend. Temperatures right around 40 degrees. Sunday, we could possibly have some rain showers. We'll see if that holds true over the next couple. And even portions of Ashtabula County, you could get a burst of snow or two through the night hours. And with that, even into the morning, 1 to 2 inches additional. Outside of that, look at this. We could wake up to some sunshine from Lorraine to Mansfield to Worcester, but it's going to be a cold start to your Sunday morning. Plus the winds coming in out of the southwest, 10 to 15. It's going to feel a lot colder than the actual air temperature. So we'll have wind chills in the 20s. Then 7 o'clock, most of us dry, but again, classic snow belt. Those along the I-90 corridor, starting to see some lake effect develop. After 7 o'clock, that'll continue to work. That band will work its way in with this trough as we head toward midnight and then that after. So let's take a look at your snowfall forecast starting off with tonight. Little to no accumulation outside of the snow belt, and then as we head into Sunday night into Monday morning, little to no accumulation. 1 to 3 is what we're going to end up on the ground by Monday morning out in the snow belt. So outside of that, we're starting off on Monday, 7 a.m. because as we head towards the afternoon hours, 4 o'clock, the I-75 corridor, a good batch of snow moves in with that clipper. And then by 7 o'clock, everybody's seeing some snow, heavy at times, and that'll continue through the evening hours. So it is definitely going to be a dicey one Monday evening with about 1 to 3, maybe 4 inches in some spots by the time all said and done with. Here's a look at your 8-day forecast.